In this video, we're going to be talking about Aurinia Therapeutics, ticker symbol AUPH. Now, before we get into that, my name's Tyler. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button and the subscribe. After all, it is free 99. That is out the way, and you guys hit the like button and the subscribe for me. Let's get into Aurinia Pharmaceuticals. They just had their first lupus nephritis drug approved, and my girlfriend has lupus nephritis, and she has almost the worst kind of lupus nephritis, so this is a better option, a way better option than a lot of the previous options. She actually had to have chemo 10 years ago when she first got it, when she was actually 12 years ago when she was 11. So with that being said, we're going to get into it. Lupicanus is the first FDA approved oral therapy for lupus nephritis, a condition that causes irreversible kidney damage and increases the risk of kidney failure, cardiac events, and death. Lupicanus demonstrated significantly improved renal response rates compared to typical standards of care (SOC) in clinical trials. Lupicanus is now commercially available in the U.S. Now, this just conference call to be hosted Monday. Yeah, see, this just got approved last night. So, Aurinia Pharmaceuticals Inc. Today announced that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has approved Lupicanus in combination with the background immunosensitive therapy regimen to treat adult patients with active lupus nephritis. Is the first FDA-approved oral therapy for LN, causes irreversible kidney damage, and significantly increases the risk of kidney failure, cardiac events, and death. It is one of the most serious and common complications of the autoimmune disease systemic lupus erythematosus. Lupicanus is now available to patients in the United States. In pivotal trials, patients received Lupicanus in combination with standard of care were more than twice as likely to achieve renal response and experience a decline in urine protein creatine ratio (UPCR). See, that's how they measure how bad your lupus is and how much it's affecting your kidneys, is your protein levels. And that's what happened when my girlfriend was pregnant the last time. The first time she went in, she had like a 80 protein in her urine UPCR, and then the next time it was like 200, and then the next time it was a lot, like in the thousands. So it gets really bad and it goes really fast. So not a good thing to have at all. Definitely not. I encourage you to, if you're interested in investing in the company more, to actually look into all the specifics. I'm more of a trader. I like to invest in things that are going to make, I want to invest in the next Amazon or Apple, that type of stuff. So I don't think this is this is why I think this is more of a trade, especially for me. This is a trade. I'll probably get some leaps on it, but that's we'll get into that later. But let's see, where do we leave off? And decline you twice as fast as patients on typical SOC alone. UPCR is a standard measurement used to monitor protein levels in the kidney. Early intervention and kidney response are linked to better long-term outcomes that prevent irreversible kidney damage. Patients treated with Lupicanus showed improved response rates in all parameters across immunology active cases of LN studied. The Lupicanus approval marks a turning point for lupus nephritis community, patients, caregivers, families, and healthcare professionals, all of whom we thank for their partnership in the development of this innovative novel treatment. We are thrilled to bring Lupicanus to the people impacted of this devastating condition, said Peter Greenleaf, President and Chief Executive Officer at Aurinia Therapeutics. How many people have lupus worldwide? It says the Lupus Foundation of America estimates that 1.5 million Americans and at least 5 million people worldwide have a form of lupus. Lupus strikes mostly women of childbearing age, and it says the symptoms is pain. Now, it doesn't have a big total addressable market. I'm not sure what the profit percentages are, or this, it sounds bad, but like the growth rate, like I don't think very many people like get lupus. That sounds very bad. I don't mean to wish that on anybody. It's very bad. My girlfriend has it herself, but it's not a big total addressable market, so it's not my kind of investment. With that being said, it could be. Do your own research. I have no idea of the profit margins or anything else that really matters when you look at a long-term investment. I'm trading this, and that's all the point of this video, is to show you guys the hype, what I'm trading, a little bit of technical analysis and all that. So now we're going to get into the technical analysis part, and I'm going to tell you how I'm trading it. So So as you guys can see, looking back at the history of the stock movement, and you could see it was a penny stock in 2019, late 2019, October-ish, around there, bottomed out at $3.52, and then had a massive run on hype of FDA approval, up to $21.93 as at the high, and then kind of fell a little bit, consolidated, kind of went up a little bit, and then way back down, and then the oversold territory around $10. So you could see it was a slight uptick, and then just kind of consolidating. There hasn't been too much movement up past 17 or down past 12. So you're seeing a strong resistance level around where it is right now. So that makes me feel confident about the shares going forward, most definitely. But again, if you're looking to invest in it long term, do some more research. But this chart looks very bullish. This looks like we're about to pop back up to our last resistance level is 1572. I think it'll open past that. It's at $15 right now. You see in the Robinhood, but yeah, and we're looking at a healthy red to green volume ratio. But as you see down here on the MACD, there's a lot of buy volume coming in, and it suggests an even longer push up. I think the next candles are going to be really big come Monday morning on this FDA approval news. So as far as price targets, just on the chart, it looks like we could easily see $18 come Monday, $19. I think we'll get a little bit of resistance though around the $20 mark. That's where we've seen the last highest peak after the $22 one. So I think 20 is going to be major resistance. Now if we shoot past 20 or 21, 22, quite very much possible Monday on this news. So you can even see that the volume has been fairly red. So as you can see, it's kind of on the RSI, it's mid-level, so it's not overbought or oversold. So that can be seen as a positive. But as far as price targets, I would say around $20, $18 to $20, even possible Monday. I'm gonna trade this come Monday morning. I'm gonna be looking at definitely the pre-market to see what kind of price action it's doing. I don't have a trade in this right now. I don't have any options, none of that, no shares even. So I believe there will be a pop, 10 to 20%, I'd imagine at least. And I wouldn't be surprised if we have a good 50 to 100% tomorrow on the stock. Honestly, that's big news for this company. That's a long time in the making. So the way I'm probably going to try to play this, if I can get the $30 calls for February 19th under $50, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm probably going to get 4 of them just because I stay a little conservative with it. But aggressive too. I like making trades but not risking it all on one trade. Clearly, I hope you guys aren't too. All about risk management. But with that being said, if you guys are planning on playing this, hit me in the comments down below with what you guys are playing. If you like stock videos, stock content, then subscribe. And until next time, guys, peace out.